Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the Integrated Masculine series. My name is Willis Swan. Today, I want to talk a little bit about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and also known, according to Mark Manson, as levels in the game of life. So, previously, we've talked a little bit about, I don't know if it was in any of these videos actually, but in the Integrated Masculine, you know, I really see life as potentially this highly advanced simulation video game that we're all in. And in the video about life as a series of problems versus opportunities, we talk about using solutions and distractions and the steps to winning the game of life at the end, which is to identify solutions, get rid of distractions, maintain solutions as habits, and continue to level up, basically. So, what are the levels? Well, according to Maslow's hierarchy here, there's kind of the physical needs. It's broken down. The bottom two are the physical needs, basically, and the top three are the psychological or emotional slash spiritual needs. And so, I also have here on the left Mark Manson's colloquial terms uh, that he uses to basically explain this. So on the very bottom, we have our physiological needs, which is just our what we need to stay alive as a living organism. So we need air, we need food, we need water, we need shelter, we need sleep, we need clothes as well. Well, that's a form of shelter, I guess, uh, outside of the social aspects of that. So basically, find food and a bed to sleep in at night. We want to stay alive. We need to stay alive. And so that's on the very bottom. We need to survive. Then, in addition to that, we need to be safe and not die in terms of external threats. So we have our personal security. That can also mean a job in kind of today's world, having resources, being physically healthy enough to stay alive, and having, I guess, a house as well, in addition to shelter. And but we have those two basic physical needs. Then we have our need for love and belonging. So this is kind of like an emotional need, mental and emotional need. So we need to have a good network. We need our people. We need our our friends, our romantic relationships, our family, all that love and connection. Then we move into our needs for esteem. So this is something that we need to feel important, or we need to feel significant. We need a feeling of respect and dignity, status, recognition, self-esteem, freedom, etc. And then lastly, we want to self-actualize, which is to create a legacy, to make quote unquote an impact, to maximize our potential, to be all that we can be. And so these are kind of the steps in this pyramid of of what we need as a complex human being, and the order in which it needs to be fulfilled. So, at the very least, we need to find a way to live, and then we move on and on and up. And so this Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a good way to understand ourselves, to understand others, and to also understand the balance that we need to achieve in our life. Sometimes people are very, very concerned with their physiological and safety needs, and they accrue much, much more in material resources than they actually could ever use to in terms of survival. And they focus very little, let's say, on their self-actualization. Or there's others, the let's say the starving artist who is very, very connected to and wants to self-actualize, but has trouble to fulfill his or her physiological needs. And so basically, in a for an ideal individual, we have this balance of being able to fulfill all of these needs. And it's important to note here on the bottom that leveling up doesn't mean that the needs of the previous level stop. Like our physiological needs will never stop, but they can become easier. We can, especially in today's world, develop the ability to fulfill these needs increasing and more easily than the past, let's say, or as a smaller percentage of our time or income. And we just have to learn to be better in terms of being able to balance everything and fulfill all our needs, and probably assist others in the fulfillment of their needs. So that's all I got in this one. And then in the next one, I will talk a little bit about the 6 human needs from Tony Robbins. I don't know if it's from him originally, but it's where I learned it. And it's just another way to view the different levels or areas in the game of life. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think. Thank you for the 2 of you who watched this.